Hi, Miss Woods, Wonderfully Wise Wiz Kids. Miss Woods here. We are going to be learning how to count equal parts on a number line. So, fractions on a number line. If there is a point that's less than a whole, it's a fractional amount. So, we have to figure out what the fraction is. And as you know, fractions have a numerator and a denominator. Now, the denominator tells us the total equal parts in the whole. So that's always the number that we count first. So we have to see what the total equal parts are. So let's look at this number line. So here is 0 and here is 1, and I have a point that is less than 1 but greater than 0.
Fractions are parts of a whole. So we're going to look at fractions on a number line, and we're going to name the fractions that are less than one whole but greater than 0. Okay, let's go to our number lines.
So it's a fraction. All right, so let's see how many equal parts are in the whole. So I have 1 equal part. Then I have 2 equal parts. So I have 2 equal parts in the whole. That is the denominator. So I know my denominator is going to be halves. We do not say twos. My denominator is going to be halves. Now, when we are on a number line, we count forward because we're measuring the distance from 0. And I always think of a number line like a race. This is the starting line. Start here. Okay, sorry about my messy handwriting. It's this mouse. Okay, so we're starting here. So if let me put some hair on me. If I go from here to here, I've gone 1 equal part. So that's what I'm counting. So here would be 1 equal part. So that's my numerator, 1. Then if I go from 0, 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, and I end here, then that is 2 equal parts that I have gone from 0. So my fraction here would be 2 halves. And my starting line is always going to be 0. So 0 halves. 0 halves, 1 half, 2 halves. So the trapezoid is at 1 half of the whole. Okay, so now let's look at the next one. Always do your song I taught you, even on a number line. It will give you the denominator, and then you just count your numerators from 0. Do not count lines. We count the parts, okay? So here we are on the number line. Now let me I think we'll get red. All right, so first, count the total equal parts in the whole. 1 equal part. Do not count lines. Do not say 1. No. It's 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts, 6 equal parts, 7 equal parts, 8 equal parts in the whole. So I have 8 equal parts. So automatically I put my denominator is going to be 8s. And because I'm writing, I'm going to fill it out, even though I'm not putting it in the box, to give me plenty of space to write my numerator. So now, after I get my denominator, I'm going to start at 0. And you always measure the equal parts from 0. On a number line, we measure the distance from 0. So this is 1 equal part. So this would be 1/8. And don't forget 0/8. So 0/8, 1/8. So if I go from 0 to here, I've traveled 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 2/8. 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 3/8. 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 4/8. 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts, 5/8. Notice, on a number line, we always start at 0. And we're measuring, you measure the distance from 0. Okay. 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts, 6 equal parts. 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts, 6 equal parts, 7 equal parts. 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts, 6 equal parts, 7 equal parts, 8 equal parts. Now notice, I labeled all of my fractions on the number line, all of my places. Then I go back and I answer the question. Where is the smiley face? It is at 1/8 of the whole. Always, promise me, always, take an oath, always label your unit fractions on a model, and on a number line, we count on and we label all the points on the number line. All right, let's look at the next one. Okay, now this one, we're going to do what it says. And first you count the total equal parts in the whole. So we're going to count the total equal parts in the whole. 1 equal part, 2 equal parts, 3 equal parts, 4 equal parts, 5 equal parts, 6 equal parts, 7 equal parts, 8 equal parts. So my denominator is 8s. Never, never, never count the lines. Always count the equal parts. Now, this one, we're going to practice again, but we should already know the answer because the trapezoid is at 1 whole. And if I cut the pizza in 8 parts and I have all 8 parts, that means I have the whole thing. So, what number am I going to put here? Hopefully you just said 0 because we haven't gone anywhere. There's no equal parts right here. This is 0. Very good. So 1 equal part, 1/8. 2 equal parts, 2/8. 3 equal parts, 3/8. 4 equal parts, 4/8. Start at 0. 5 equal parts, 5/8. 6 equal parts, 6/8. 7 equal parts, went a little bit beyond, 7/8. 8 equal parts, 8/8 or 1 whole. The trapezoid is at 8/8. All right, I want to see if you can do this activity. Always remember to sing your song. You sing your song, it's going to help you. All right, so we will check these in small group, and hopefully I know you're going to get them all right. Just remember, First, you count the total equal parts in the whole. That is your denominator. Next, you check to see what you were counting. That is your numerator. All right, I will see you in small groups.